Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Portland State Sailors Dynasty here on College Football 25. In this episode, we are going to take on Syracuse, but first, we're going to get into some recruiting because we've got some hours to spend. I think Amani Stick is really close to committing. I believe we are in week 6 now, but he's very close to committing. We obviously have the week 7 visit for Fedu Pena. That'll be next week. Really, what I think we should do with these points here is just see if we can't get a visit or two scheduled. Dante Robeson is definitely committing after this week, and I feel like the rest of these guys are all people we can look at later. As we saw at the end of the last episode, Samuel Dogby did commit after an excellent week 5 visit where we defeated Rice, and we obviously already have Nathan Capino committed as well. We already have a visit scheduled for Fedu Pena. I don't think it would be a horrible idea to schedule a visit for Nick Burt, but I don't really want to schedule that for week 9. I think scheduling a visit for Robeson is redundant as well. I think one of the best things that we can do is just get Jasmine on a visit, and I also think John Kesey is really the other one. You get a boost, and it's close to home. I think that makes the most sense, and that's how we're going to spend our points. Get both these guys on visits. I think Amani Stick, we have a big enough lead that he might commit either this week or next, and Nick Burt we can assess after this week is over. Now that that's taken care of, let's take a look at Syracuse. Syracuse does have a big overall advantage over us, obviously led by Kyle McCord, the senior QB. They also have LaQuint Allen, the running back, and I think Trevor Pena is going to be a problem over the top, as well as Zeed Haynes, the redshirt freshman. They've got that burner speed, and we don't really feel like we should probably press up at all. They're also led by junior tight end Ordone Gadsden. He's just a very elite athlete, definitely someone that's going to give us problems. Their line isn't too bad. It's pretty solid. They don't have a ton of players into the 80s on either side of the line, so that I feel like at least isn't a huge disadvantage. Obviously, they've got Marlo Wax, the senior linebacker, huge impact player. Can't throw over the middle on him, but their outside linebackers leave a little to be desired. Their corners are great. Jaden Bellamy is amazing, sophomore. And they've got some good depth at that position, too. Not a ton of speed by any means, but that's what the safeties are for. Darian Chestnut and Justin Barron, along with Elijah Clark, are all very, very good safeties that'll hold down the fort. Kyle McCord is a 5-star. I mean, he's had a pretty perfect season when you look at it. 1,400 yards, 12 touchdowns, no picks, and 79 completion percentage. I mean, just a phenomenal year up to this point, and definitely a team that's going to give us some trouble. Without further ado, we are just going to hop right into it, and they are going to wear their standard homes, and we're going to wear our standard away jerseys. I do love the openings to all of these games, especially like how packed the stadium is. I love their songs. It's a very fun experience. They really put a lot of effort into this game, and you can tell. We are going to start the game kicking off, so that'll set the tone for sure what type of game it's going to be. Kick is up. It's a pretty good position, and we're going to stop them at the 16. 1st and 10, Syracuse starting off the game, and they're going to hand it off. We're going to hold that to a gain of 1, and they're going to go right into the hurry-up. 2nd and 9, after the 1-yard run, they're going to go right back to it, and he is going to get some space, get upfield to the 33. And they're going to run the ball again for a loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12, after the loss of 2 run, they're going to look to go right there. Easy read. Dane Golden with another interception, and that is a great, great start to the game for the defense. All right, well, now that we're taking over after the pick, we're going to hand it off, and Xander Stone fights upfield for the 1st down. Barry Slick out there now on a new set of downs. We're going to give him the ball, and he's going to fight for 5. 2nd and 5 now. Hand off to Slick. He's going to get a new set of downs. 1st and down, handoff, Slick. Kind of slips up on the line, but still able to get 3 on the play. Xander Stone had a huge workload last week, and it looks like Barry Slick is going to be getting it for the most part. He fights and gets a first down. First and goal. Wells scrambling out, tries to get it to Stone, and he catches it in bounds but cannot get the touchdown. Gonna run a little RPO action and try and get it to Slick, but he cannot get in the end zone. Xander Stone out there now. Third goal at the 1, and Xander Stone punches it in, and we are now on the board. Knew we needed Xander Stone out there to get the tutty, and we take a 7-0 lead early in the first. Kyle McCord, after throwing his first pick of the year, going to hand it off to the running back who gets a first down. They don't like what they see. They're going to switch up the play. They're going to hike it, throw the ball out to the flat, and he walks right out of bounds. 2nd and 7, they're going to fake the handoff, throw it out wide, and they're going to get a first down. They do love the hurry up. Now 1st and 10. McCord back there, fakes the handoff, and slings it out to the running back who goes down for a gain of 1. Oh, the play action. And Overmaze tries to get the ball. They throw it up to the tight end, and he comes down with it. I really thought Overmaze was in good position there, but I guess not. 1st and 10. Syracuse switching it up. They're in the gun. Will it be a run? And they are actually going to hand it off as they gain 7 on the play. 2nd and 3 after the run on first down. They get back to the line quickly, and they're just going to throw a field goal. Odd play. 3rd and 3. They're going to run the screen. We try to get there, and he fumbles it, trying to hurdle. We're going to pick up the fumble. That's McGuire. Wow, what an odd play that was. We're going to hand it off. Xander Stone loses 2 on the play, though. Stone in the backfield again, looking to run, and he gets right up the seam and gets the first down. Rested enough from the last drive. Huge block. Wow, what a pancake. And Stone able to get another first down. We're going to put Slick in motion and try and zip it over to him. Blocks don't set up and we lose 2. Just trying to take time off the clock if we can. And we're going to get Stone the ball, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage originally. 3rd and 10. I don't love it, but we're able to get the ball to Kobe Monroe, and he gets a first down. And I believe there's going to be a roughing the passer, and we're going to get another 15 on top of it. So either way, we were going to get a first down, but now we're marching down the field, and Xander Stone able to fight for 7. Stone's been great. Why not give him the ball again? I mean, he's just an absolute playmaker. 3rd and 2, Slick out there, and the blocks don't hold up. Lose 1, but at least we center the kick, but they don't want us to take the kick. 4th and 3, out to Stone, and he doesn't get it. That sucks. 1st and 10, they're going to dip it out to the tight end, and he gets 3. 2nd and 7, they brought everybody back to the line quickly. They want to play with some pace here. And we leave the tight end wide open. Not a recipe for success. And they get to the 35. Are they going to fake the handoff? They are. And pass goes right over the top. Gets to our side of the field, and they are driving. Not sure what we're doing here, honestly. But, we're just going to give up a tutty. Wow, that was a horrible play all around. I don't know what our guy was doing on basically the sideline looking to blitz. But, just a disaster. It's what the no-huddle does to him, I guess. Now a tie game, 7-7. Porter Jr. back to return the kick. Gets some decent blocks, not horrible. Gets to the 23. 1st and 10, we're going to try and switch it up. Get over the middle. That's Kobe Monroe, and he gets gain of 20 on the play. After the big gain, we're going to give it to Xander on the handoff, and he can't get anything. 2nd and 10, and we're barely going to get that off as we get hit as we throw. This is what I thought this was going to be like. Underneath, Kobe Monroe gets the first down. Huge conversion there as we felt the momentum slipping away. 1st and 10, handoff to Stone. Blocks don't set up great. Stone's still able to get 8 on the play. 2nd and 2, gonna run the ball to Stone and gain 1. Final play before the quarter. 3rd and 1, and Xander Stone is gonna get it and more inside the red zone as the quarter ends. Starting off with a new set of downs, Stone gets the handoff and gains 1. 2nd and 9, Wells breaks the tackle, is flushed out, and he's going to dive for the end zone, but he gets stopped short at the 1. Hurrying it up, trying to get Stone in the end zone, and he fights but can't get in. 2nd and goal at the 1. We're in the gun, and the blocks just do not set up well at all. We lose 2 on the play. 3rd and goal. Try to get it to Monroe, but he cannot hang on. Gonna have to settle for 3. But not a hard kick at all. Centered on it, and we get 3. McCord drops back, looking, gets it to the backup tight end for a gain of 4. They come back to the line quickly, trying to get everything set, and that's going to be a draw play. Halfback runs out and gains 4. 3rd and short, forced a 3rd down. Can we stop it? And we make a play. Wow, the TFL by Dane Golden forces 4th down, and they're going to punt us the ball. Xander Stone handoff, nothing new there. We're going to get it to the 37, gain of 9 on the run. 2nd and 1, probably just going to keep the ball on the ground here as Xander Stone gets the 1st and more. Run game is working so far, so why not keep going back to it? Xander Stone only able to get 2 on that one. 2nd and 8. Going to try and get it out to Barry Slick, who gets a nice block and gets to the 32. 1st and 10. Going to run it out of the gun. Xander Stone gets some good blocks, tries to stiff arm, and gets a 1st down. 1st and 10. Going to try to get tricky. Kobe Monroe, does he have the speed to get outside? Only for 1. 2nd and 9. Looks like it should be set up well to run, and it is. Stone gets the 1st down and inside the 10. Gonna give it to Stone again. He's gonna try and cut up there. Nice little gain on the play. 2nd and goal at the 4. Out to Stone, who catches it and gets to the 1. 3rd and goal. They're not really set up for the run, and Stone is gonna get into the end zone there. Huge play. And the PAT is good, which gives us a 10-point lead. 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off. We cannot wrap up. Going to get a big gain to the 41. In general, the Syracuse offense has looked pretty sluggish for their standards. They're audibling it, and all the passes are going to be to the outside, gain of 7. And they're going to run it again and get the 1st down. And they're going to hand the ball off again, this time only gaining 1. 2nd and 9, under 6 minutes left in the half. McCord trying to get things set, and he gets it over the middle. New set of downs. McCord trying to make some adjustments, and they hand the ball right off for a gain of 2. After the run of 2, they're looking to pass, and they're going to get a wide open man who gets the 1st down. New set of downs. Clock goes under 5 minutes left. They are going to look to run. They're trying to go outside, and they lose 3 on the play. After the loss of 3 on the run, they're back in the gun. They're not giving up on the run, but Akili Robinson Jr. holds them to a gain of 6. They're going to hike it and try and go right to the end zone, but he overthrows his man, and they're going to have to settle for 3. Kick is up, and good. It's now a 7-point game. 1st and 10. Interesting look here, and that's going to get picked off. Wow, okay. They read it perfectly. I never expect him to jump underneath, but he does there. Probably had a guy open. Might as well look. Not going to feel better about myself. I see 17, Kobe Monroe. I just didn't love it because I felt like the safety was deep, but I probably could have thrown it over the top to him and just tried it. I still not sure I love over the middle to the tight end up top, Wayburn, because I feel like he can come back and jump it if I don't get it out fast enough. 1st and 10 now. They take over, and they are going to get a gain of 4 on the run. Putting a man in motion. It's a direct snap to the quarterback for a run, and he gains 1. 3rd and 5. They're in the red zone. McCord making adjustments. Puts the tight end in motion. They're going to hike it. And there's nobody open, and McCord tries to get the pass off and can't. They're going to have to settle for 3 again. Kick is up again, and it's through there. All right, let's try this again. No more picks after field goals. How about? Porter on the return. Tries to cut upfield, gets to the 21. 1st and 10 now. We're going to get it out to Harrington. He's going to see a block. Try and get upfield to the 42. Don't want to fully abandon the run, so we're going to hand it off to Stone here. He'll gain 5. Going to hit it out to Stone, who gains 3 on the run. 3rd and 2. Just going to have to float it up, and Doss cannot hang on to it. Honestly, at midfield, 4th and 2 feels pretty easy to convert. I didn't love the way that last play set up, but this one shouldn't be too hard. Did Stone not get that? Oh my god, he's just so bad. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to at all, but we're going to have to make do with what we have here as we finally tackle him. McCord now trying to take the lead. Slings it outside for a gain of 5. Minute left in the game. Nope, in the half. And they dump it underneath. Time now ticking down under a minute. McCord trying to get his team a score. And they're going to call their first timeout after they get a new set of downs. 52 seconds left. Clock is stopped. They're at the 10-yard line with 10 to go. And they are not going to be able to hang on. Dane Golden knocks the ball out. McCord now, 2nd and 10. Looking. Tries to get it underneath, but can't. Ball's batted away. 3rd and 10 now. Looking for a shot to the end zone. And that's the guy we knew we had to worry about. Oronde. I've been saying that wrong this whole time. That's my bad. And just like that, we are trailing for the first time in this game. It's obviously not optimal, but we have 40 seconds. We can try and at least get something to work here. All right, get that underneath to Wayburn. He'll get the first down, and we'll call a timeout. 1st and 10. Going to run a little screen to Stone. Blocks hold up decently well, and I believe we're able to get out of downs there. They're pressing up on us. Not sure exactly why. Wells is going to try and run and get up on the other side of the field. I'm sure I had a better option than the one that I chose. It's usually how it works. Outside, Stone fights but can't get out of bounds. It's going to be our last time out there. Not sure what their plan for Doss here is we're going to try and sling it to him, and they bat it down. Big play here. They're pressing up. Not really sure. Somehow that's going to be a fumble. I don't know about that. Really? Really, though? Is that really a fumble? I can't challenge the play. And he's... Yeah, no, that's a fumble. He's trying to throw. Ball comes out. Wow. That's a really unfortunate thing to happen at the end of the half right there. There's 1 second left. Not sure what we've got here, if anything. Worst case, we just take the sack. Oh, my God. It's another fumble, but there's a flag on the play. It's probably holding. Oh, my God. Who cares? Half's over. Well, that's certainly a disappointing end to the half. Down 10. We do get the ball to start the half, but it's just really bad turn of events there. 1st and 10. Gonna get it underneath to Monroe, who makes some moves and gets 7. What are we doing here? They're pressing everybody all the way up. It shouldn't have worked for the run, but Stone is able to make some guys miss and get the first. They're just pressing up on us because they know they have the safety help. The only thing you can really do in that situation is just run the ball, which we gained 4 on the play. Alright, 2nd and 6. We're going to run the same play. Stone fights and gets 2. 3rd and 4. It wouldn't throw it at first, but we get it to Harrington, and he gets the first. New set of downs. We're still going to throw the ball underneath. Wayburn gets 3. 2nd and 7 now. Give the ball to Stone, and he gains 4. 3rd and 3. Going to go out to Monroe, who cannot hang on. 4th and 3. We're going to just get it to Harrington, have him sit down, and that's a first. Sometimes you just got to take the risky plays, and I know that those can backfire, but we've already had some bad plays momentum-wise. Can't punt the ball in that situation, just can't. After the run of 4, we're probably just going to run the ball again, honestly. Cut up field again, gain 5 on the play. Alright, let's see what we can do on 3rd and 1. We're going to throw it up. Rick Wells can't make a play. 4th and 1, they're telling us to go for it this time. I don't know how I feel about the run, but I do think the drive concept could work out pretty well for us as we get it underneath to Luke Stone, who gets us into the red zone. Fresh set of downs, and we're going to run the ball. Xander Stone only able to get 2. I like the way the run sets up on this one, though, and we'll get Sander another handoff, but he only gets 1. Alright, they don't want to do what I'm asking them to do. Underneath, Wayburn gets it and gets us a fresh set of downs. Now to the 6, we're going to hand the ball off again. Xander Stone cuts up and fights into the end zone. Xander Stone has been having a game, and it continues as he gets in for 6. Now a 3-point game. We're not out of it just yet, folks. 1st and 10 now. Kyle McCord making some adjustments at the line. Likes the handoff, but wants a counter and gain of a lot on the play. They're getting set now on 1st and 10. Throw the running back in motion. And they're going to get it to the running back, who's able to gain 9 on the play. 2nd and 1. McCord in hurry up. Wants to hand the ball off, and Golden able to get a TFL on the play. And they're going to try and hand the ball off, and they can't. They get stopped in the backfield for a loss of 1, and they are going to punt the ball away. Defense gets a huge stop, and now we are sitting pretty on offense. Underneath, Wayburn gets 5. 2nd and 5 feels like as good of a time as any to run the ball. So we're going to give it to Slick, who breaks a tackle. He's got some fresh legs, gets up to the 38. Slick going to get the handoff again. Breaks another tackle, but that was just doomed from the start. 2nd and 14, we're just going to dump it to Porter Jr. The pass is led the wrong way. 3rd and 9, what can we get going here? Nothing. As we get hit as we throw, and we're going to have to punt the ball back. Oh, rough the kicker. Yeah, buddy. That's going to hurt. You're going to have to give us that ball right back. Glad that finally worked in our favor. Yeah, we're going to accept that and keep the downs moving. 1st and 10, we're going to run it. Slick able to get outside, try and spin off, but get 10 on the play. 2nd and inches. We're going to try and get it to Slick again, and he gets the first. Slick getting heavy snaps as Stone is getting some rest. Slick now breaking out and getting 5. And Wells is wide open. They don't want to touch him, and he's just going to walk right into the end zone, and that's a Sailor lead. Not sure what their strategy was there trying to cover, but we're going to go up 4. 1st and 10 as Syracuse takes over, handing off outside, and they've got space. Get a new set of downs. And we're going to get into the backfield there and stop them for a loss of 4 on the run. 2nd and 14 after a loss of 4 on the run. What are they going to do? They're looking to hand the ball off, and they lose another yard. The defense has come alive in this 3rd quarter. Are they going to get a playoff before the quarter ends? They are not. We start the fourth quarter up 31-27. 3rd and 15 now. Big play for them. They're going to throw it outside, and that is bad. Very bad. We're going to stop them, get them at the 8, but that is not what you want on a 3rd and 15. Moving a man in motion. Williams is going to be back there, and they're still going to gain 6 on the run despite the blitz. 2nd and goal now at the 2. Outside to the touchdown. And that's Gadsden again. 2nd touchdown of the game. Can't keep him in check. And Syracuse takes the lead right back. Well, we're down 3. Good news, we can tie it with a field goal and take the lead with a touchdown, as Barry Slick is now back to return. And he gets a nice gain up to the 30. Slick now. No, it's Xander Stone. Fights for a gain of 2 on the play. Stone is in very critical condition here. Not sure why he's still out there. We're going to try and flip it to him, and he can't hang on for the best. All right, there we go. 3rd and 8. Here we are. We're going to throw it out to Wayburn, and he just can't get the first. I can't, in good faith, give them the ball back here, unfortunately. And we're going to have to try and make this work here. Underneath, Wayburn hangs on and gets us the first. I know those types of plays are risky, but giving them the ball back is a death wish, as we get nothing on the run there. Barry Slick out there as Stone is in injury concerns. Slick now, outside, gets us the first. Huge run by Barry Slick. Here we are, going to go underneath. That's Doss. He's got the speed and fights for a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Looking. We're going to go underneath to Worth, who gets a nice gain of 6 on the play. Slick out there on 2nd and 4. And number 4 makes a nice read and gets us the first down. 9 to go in the game. Porter Jr. out there. He's going to take the handoff and get 1. Slick now out there on 2nd and 9, and we're going to hand the ball off to him again. And he gets a nice gain as Darius Carter is now hurt. 3rd and 3. Looking, Slick in motion. And the catch and run gets us the first down inside the 10. Barry Slick has been taking Xander Stone's workload and doing a lot with it. I'll tell you that, as he is going to get outside and get a gain of 3 on the run. Slick out there again at the 6-yard line. He's going to cut it upfield, and he gets into the end zone untouched. Barry Slick now having himself a game. And the PAT is up, making this a 4-point game with 7:28 to go. 1st and 10 now. McCord hands it off, and they gain 9 on the run. 2nd and 1 after the hurry-up. McCord gets his guys set, and they run the ball again, this time gaining nothing. They're going to run it again. This time, they get the first. New set of downs now. Clock at 6.5. McCord hikes it, hands it off, and the linebackers team up for a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 now. McCord back in the gun. He's getting chased down, and Akili Robinson makes the play. It is now 3rd and 16. Certainly not a spot that you want to be in if you're Syracuse. We've given up bad 3rd down conversions before. Is it going to happen again? It is. Wow. Another big touchdown. Oh, we stop him short, but still horrible, horrible thing being cover 4 and not have that blocked up. They're looking to hand it off. It's a keeper. McCord into the end zone. And the PAT is up and good. It's now a 3-point game again. Slick back out there. Stone is still having a rough go of it. Slick gets a nice gain of 6 on the run. 2nd and 4. Gonna get it to Wayburn. He's wide open, and he hangs on for a new set of downs. They're pressing up, but I still don't really trust it. We're gonna run and go nowhere. 2nd and 10. We're looking, gonna get it to Wayburn, who gains 3. 3rd and 7, biggest play of the game. Underneath, that's Doss, who gets the first down. And that's gonna take us to the 2-minute warning. This is a tight one. Gonna go underneath to Wayburn again. He can't make that guy miss and only gets 3 on the play. Trying to get him to do what I want. He doesn't want to listen. All right. Not sure why. The stadium pulse isn't great as Harrington makes a catch and gets upfield to the 33. Wow, we really can't make any adjustments, huh? Yeah, I didn't love anything about that. Probably could have stayed composed in the pocket and fired a dart, but I just didn't do it. 2nd and 11 now. They're going to leave Harrington open. He's going to get a gain of 7 and get out of bounds. How many times do I have to do this? All right, there we go. 3rd and 4. Underneath. Monroe gets it and gets us the first down. If we can get anything to happen for us, it's going to be on the ground as Slick cuts upfield, gains 5. We're going to run a screen. There's no point in trying to do anything flashy, and we get hit on 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5, biggest play of the game. Brick Wells, wide open, touchdown, and the Sailors take the lead with under a minute to go. The extra point all but seals it to be Syracuse needing a touchdown. They can't tie this with a field goal. We're back in man coverage with 2 deep safeties. McCord now in the backfield trying to get everything in motion. They get it to their tight end, their safety blanket, and they call a timeout. Still in man with the 2 deep safeties. 32 seconds left on the clock. They're taking a shot, and they get up the field for a first. 1st and 10. We're going to be in a zone now. Dropping everything, and they get it over the top to the tight end. 23 seconds left now. 1st and 10 now in the red zone here, and they're going to throw it away. 2nd and 10. Oh, huge play. It's batted away. 3rd and 10, 14 seconds left. This may very well be one of the last plays of the game. And they go underneath, but he can't hit him. It's now 4th and 10. This is quite literally the most thrilling game of college football I've played so far. 4th and 10. This could be it, folks. 10 seconds left. And they throw it, and we pick it off. McCricks saves the game. We're going to kneel that down, and that's all, folks. We win a thriller against Syracuse. It came down to the wire. Kyle McCord throws a game-sealing interception, and we're able to pull off the upset. Xander Stone is player of the game, 159 yards, 3 tutties. I mean, that's just phenomenal. Kyle McCord threw 2 interceptions today. He hadn't even thrown a single one before this game, so that says a lot about our defense. LaQuint Allen did a great job rushing. I mean, we defensively really just made 2 big plays. Gadsden did a great job. I mean, he was uncoverable. Trevor Pena did a really good job. I was talking about him with the speed. Ross beat us over the top 2 or 3 times pretty bad, so we didn't keep him in check. As for us, Carter Wells played a pretty good game. 2 tutties, 1 interception, 300 yards, 78 completion percentage. Obviously, that 1 interception was pretty bad, but that's not on him. He played a great game. Xander Stone had a great game, obviously. But Barry Slick is a very underrated part of this game, as you know, he had to take over the load from Xander Stone in that 4th quarter, and he did amazing. Carter Wells had the 2 fumbles. 1 got returned for the touchdown, which was obviously not great. Brick Wells had 2 touchdowns, both of the touchdowns in the air that we got, so that's good to get him involved. Both his catches were touchdowns, including the go-ahead one that we ended up winning the game with. But yeah, all around, pretty spread out offense. Monroe, Harrington, Wayburn, all doing their thing. The blocking was not really that bad either. all things considered. McCricks and Golden had the 2 interceptions. Akili Robinson had the sole sack. But Dane Golden, I mean, just a phenomenal player. The interception, 5 TFLs, led the game in tackles too. Just an amazing ball player. And after that win, we are going to advance the week, get to week 7, which we have a bye. I am going to do the stuff for week 7 in this episode as well, so definitely stick around for that. Dane Golden does win American Conference Defensive Player of the Week, which is cool. He also wins National Defensive Player of the Week, so clearly a great game from him. We're going to go look at our recruiting. We do have 80 hours. I'm definitely going to spend this much just to get him to 65, max out what we can do for him. I think it would be good to throw 15 on Nick Burt as well. And Amani Stick is pretty close to committing. We should have that wrapped up after this week, as is Dalton Jasmine, who visits this week for us. We'll just throw 10 on Robeson because we know he's going to commit. We'll take those 2 off our board. I think the best thing would be to throw Nick Vert a visit. And I think let's do that week 10 at BC. Proximity to home isn't great, but it's the best thing we've got that he actually cares about. That's how we're going to spend our points. And hopefully we can have a good visit week for Fedu Pena, Jasmine, and Casey. But we'll get right into the next week and see what we've got. For whatever reason, it didn't show anything. We do lose Fedu Pena to Michigan, but we get Amani Stick to commit, Dalton Jasmine, and Dante Robeson all there. John Kesey does not commit, and unfortunately, I'm not sure if he's going to. So it sucks to lose Fedu Pena, obviously. Michigan's a big school, no shame in losing him there. Amani Stick is awesome, though, to get him to commit. Dalton Jasmine and Robeson, I mean, these were all players that we were really, really high on. I mean, 3 gems that are 3 stars and the 4-star gem and a 3-star. I mean, not much else you can ask for there. Somehow we're still first on Doug Adai. I think we could definitely put some money into him. He does have talent. I don't know if I want him at quarterback, but he definitely could be a good, accurate backup for sure. Power back, Jason Carr isn't bad. Let's look at Sam Flint. Oh, wow, yeah, that's not going to be speed enough, so we're going to take him off the board. Unfortunately, there's not really much else we can do for Kesey. Syracuse is pursuing, as is BC. What are the positions that we really need here? That's the real question. I guess technically we don't really need receiver. We could always use more linebackers wouldn't be bad, and safeties. All right. Looking for gems, for sure. That's really the goal. And we get one here with Brian Montanez. Definitely want that. Actually, let's just take the 50 off Doug Adai and throw 25 on him. Actually, you know what? He doesn't even need 25. We're first on his board, so we'll throw 15 at him. We'll just send the house at Montanez. Halfback could be fun. That's a broken gem, so we'll take him off. Don't really want the JUCO guy. And Coco Ringo looks fine. He's a power back. I'll just throw 25. How he matches up versus Carr. Carr's a better trucker. Definitely better in most areas, honestly. They're both about the same. Ringo just has a little bit better speed. He's definitely more of a hybrid back. I think we just offer Carr a scholarship. That's another name. And, of course, he's a gem, so we're going to have to see what we can do with him. Definitely going to throw 25 on him, I guess. Honestly, let's just put the final 50 and throw 40 on him. And then we can look at the rest of these guys later on if we need to. Finding more 3-star gems is a really good sign, obviously. Just looking for talent. It's really all you can ask for. Probably going to have to get their visits done in the off-season. We'll see. The hours are obviously not what we would love them to be, but we're a smaller school. believe a 1-star program. And, we're just going to have to take it one day at a time. But we've got some good prospects already committed to the program. Obviously, we've got Samuel Capino, but we got Amani Stick. Not a great size corner, but definitely someone with speed, something we need. He would play great in the slot. Dalton Jasmine, definitely the quarterback that I like the most that we've signed. And I like Robeson, translating more as a halfback, although he could play a good role at quarterback too. It's all going to be about what their development traits are and where their ceiling is as players. But that's really all we can do for right now, honestly. Hopefully we can secure John Kesey, but it's not looking great there. In the next episode, we are going to play our game against East Carolina, and we match up pretty well with them. Obviously, they have a slightly better offense, but overall, we're all about the same. This is going to be another American Conference matchup, and they are 3-3 in the year, but 2-1 in conference play, which somehow makes them better than us. Also, not sure how North Texas is ahead of us. It's all very interesting, but I believe this season is coming along very well. 5-2 is a record I was not expecting to have. Just to show everybody, we're playing on Heisman. We're having a lot of success. Our team overall isn't actually that bad, and I am kind of figuring this game out as we go, so that's really all I got for this episode, but if you enjoyed, I appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.